What's up, Geminis? It's your turn. Um, so we're going to do your tarot read and for July. For the month of July, we're gonna start with your love message and then we'll do your finances. So I hope everyone's having a good July 4th. Just know that, listen, Venus is in Gemini right now. So y'all gotta be careful about who you spend time with today. Okay? The energy, if you're in don't be around too many people. Large gatherings can be kind of conflicting at this time due to the fact that Venus is in Gemini. So there can be a lot of unexpected things that happen. Or if you for example, if you're beefing with somebody, right, and you haven't seen them in a while, you may come across them today. Or just unexpected counters and situations within group settings. So just be careful with that. And then also, what else is going on here? We have Neptune, which is in retrograde, in which is what is it in? We have Neptune retrograde and Aries, okay, which can also be conflicting because if it's in Aries, that means that the illusions would be slowly coming down. Okay, so you might see some illusions shattering at this time, but you have to be careful with your environment due to the fact that there could be a lot of confusing energy around you right now. So if somebody's casting illusions, you're not going to know who's doing what. So just be careful. And then what else is there? There's Moon in Scorpio, okay? You might feel more sensitive and vulnerable than usual. And then we have the Sun in Cyrus, okay? Your intuition might be heightened at this time. There's nothing wrong with that, okay? Y'all, I'm getting here that some of my Geminis might be getting your gifts might be more his today. If not, it's gonna be for the month of July. Y'all gonna start seeing more enhanced gifts like that you guys had or new ones. Okay, like I'm getting here, not telepathy, but I'm getting here. Maybe somebody is tapping into some telepathy, communicating with others that way, or just you're communicating with somebody through telepathy. And then I also see here that somebody, when you're getting upset, you're noticing things moving around, possibly. Like if you yell really loud, or if you are alone and maybe you drop something, you might see some things moving also. I don't know how to explain. Let's say you yell, right? You might hear dishes collapsing in the sink possibly, and you might think it's something that's paranormal, but in reality is you. I don't know where that came from. That's weird. When somebody yells a lot, maybe you got pets or something, and yeah, I see here you might have one or two dolls. Somebody here that I'm talking to. So yeah, so with the Sun and Cyrus, you're gonna see your height and your intuition heightened, and then on top of that, you're vulnerable. You're gonna be more sensitive. Like even by yourself, you might be a little bit more sensitive, but when you get around others, it's even more sensitive. Especially if it's in crowded areas and stuff. So just be aware of that, because if you're and somebody like me, you might be I guess sensory overload. So with the Sun and Cyrus, it can really trigger that. So if you're somebody that's triggered by that type of stuff, just maybe you might want to stay inside today and not be around other people and just disconnect for a little bit. And then make sure you're drinking your water. Okay, make sure you're definitely drinking your water today. All right, so let's get to your love message. What's the love message for my Geminis for this month? Yeah, you guys are definitely getting enhanced gifts at this time. So be careful who you're around and who be careful who you're around, especially for today, okay? But I see here that you guys are gonna be celebrating soon enough in the month of July, okay? And you're gonna be tapping into more of your gifts. What else for the Gemini? We have detachment and cold, and then we have ego and separation. So you guys have detached from somebody specifically. Okay, we're gonna find out who this is. It's somebody that was stuck in their ego. This person has a big ass ego. Okay, and listen, I know Geminis can have egos, but the ones that I know really don't have like big ego. They're actually very caring and soft inside, and they actually care about others. But some people, like I just haven't met. I don't think this would be you. I think this is really in the reverse, possibly, but we'll see. Um, but yeah, somebody detached from a situation, and you're in separation with somebody clearly because you had enough of their ego. So which deck to use? Who is this person? Who has detached? How not who has detached? We already know. I think this is Gemini that detached themselves because somebody has a big ego. But we'll see. Who is this person that detached them that Geminis detached themselves from because this person had a big ego? Who is this person that has an ego that they separated themselves from? Who is this person, Spirit? Who is this person that Geminis detached from? And give me one more on the Six of Swords. Give me one more on the Six of Swords. Okay, so this might possibly be, so listen, sometimes our love messages can come out with the people that we actually are around, like family and friends, okay? Due to the fact that if you're not in a relationship, sometimes it could just be the energy that's surrounding you, like love energy. So sometimes it can come out as friends and family within the love message, and that's okay. I'm getting here that possibly, like, I'm not seeing. Let me get one more on the justice so that way I can get this clarified for the Geminis. One more on the justice. I see here that there may be an Aquarius or another air sign, but I'm getting here it might be an Aquarius or a Gemini that like fell back from a situation due to something that was unfair. This is not even you, Gemini, possibly, but it could be that you have like a really special relationship with somebody and somebody sabotage that. Or what I get there, I'm getting two different stories here. I feel like you have detached from somebody and it could be an Aquarius due to like some unfairness and not being honest within a situation. Or there's an Aquarius here that pulled back from you due to something that was unfair. Like somebody was not taking accountability within their actions. Actually, if I can piece this all together, I'm getting here that you decided to pull back from somebody possibly due to the fact that somebody was not taking accountability for their actions within a dynamic with love. And this may have been maybe somebody that was your friend. Both of these people may have been your friend. And one person decided, I really don't know why my phone keeps timing out. It better stop. But I see here there's a water sign that decided to distance themselves. Or it could be, or Cancer that decided, it could be Scorpio, it could be any water sign, but I can see here specifically a Cancer that decided to move away from the situation due to the fact that there was some type of unfairness with this dynamic that was going on here. This could be friend, but it looks like there was some type of partnership and maybe you got stuck in the middle of it possibly, and you turned your back. Okay, you decided to move on, or I see an Aquarius maybe decided to move on. You put it where it fits, but I see here that you decided to move on because this person decided not to tell the truth, and you realized that who was being unfair here. So you decided to detach because somebody was stuck in their ego and they were not taking accountability for their actions and why somebody distanced themselves from you. And this may have been a friend that distanced themselves from you due to people getting in their ear, or them just not feeling the closeness anymore, and just a lot of like mixed energies. I see here that you're receiving possible justice for this, but in reality, it could go any way with justice. Like if you did something within this dynamic and you weren't being honest, I can see here that the scales are going to be balanced out where it's fair for you. But I mean, if you have nothing to do with it and you were like, doing your part, then you have nothing to worry about. But I see regardless, like, scales are going to be balanced out. So if things have been a little hectic for you, don't worry. Like, I see here that there's going to be abundance coming your way regardless, and your gifts are going to start being enhanced more. You may have felt depleted being around this individual, this other air sign, due to the fact they may have been harvesting your energy. Possibly. Okay? I get here somebody was harvesting off somebody's energy, and you may have felt like your gifts were being taken at some point in time. So just like, I mean, yeah, there's some type of unfairness that's here. Okay? So, I mean, it could be in the reverse, but I see here that there has been some type of unfairness, and you're going to be receiving your blessings this July due to unfairness, possibly. All right, let's see anything else that's coming out with the love. What else for my Geminis for the month of July? What else for my Geminis? There's a fire sign that wants to come towards you. Okay, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. I think they want to come forward. If they have not already, this is somebody that possibly wants to come towards you for new love, like for love. What does this fire sign want with my Gemini? What do they want, Spirit? Who's this fire sign? Who is this fire sign, and what did they want? Is this somebody that's new or what? Yeah. Oh, I don't know. They want to come speak truth to you. There's a fire sign that wants to speak truth. But it says open to receive. So I don't know if I think they might have a crush on you or something, possibly. That's what I'm getting here. I feel like this is like low key. Like, you might not even know that this person might have a crush on you, but you put it where it fits. But this is what I'm seeing here, that somebody wants to speak truth, and it's saying to be open to receive. Because this might be something that is good, or some type of collaboration, possibly. Or it could be a water sign. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Or you're going to take action and have courage to go towards them to speak some truth. But just know that it has to be honest. Or it could be an air sign. Listen, you getting all the cards, Gemini. Aquarius, Libra, and Gemini. Wants to come forward to speak some truth. You got water, fire, and air that wants to come forward and speak truth. I think this is somebody, these are people that had you literally in the middle of their love triangles, possibly. And I'm not saying this to like air anybody out, but like for real, listen, it's the energy. This is what it's giving. Okay, with all these signs, and we got detachment, ego. These are possibly people that was trying to really feed off your energy. Or like, if you notice your gifts weren't there, is because these people had you in all their love triangles and their situations that you had to detach and go into probably hermit mode, because people had you in too much mess. Okay? I'm really sick of people, like, I understand that people may go to people for advice, but like when you constantly have them like in garbage, it does get draining. So Gemini, you probably realize that some people were really draining your energy, okay? because they have you in their drama, or you are being the drama. Okay, this can be in. I'm seeing here that this could be in the reverse as well. Okay, but I feel like if this is you, okay, that has started all this mess, because I see here there's like a lot of guilt and a lack of accountability with some type of situation because somebody's not being honest. If this is you, because I can see it in the reverse, you're gonna start speaking your truth, and then once you start speaking your truth within being in the middle of if you are in the middle of all this, you're gonna start seeing your gifts come in your abundance. Now, if you have nothing to do with this, don't even worry, okay? Because regardless, I see here July, it's going to start getting more calmer for you in this department. I don't understand why we can't just get a regular read for Gemini for love. I don't think Spirit wants you to know if you have new love coming. It might be a surprise. But just know that things are going to start dying out. I don't think this is something that happened right now. I think that, well, it could be. It just might be an energy that's lingering around from last month. Because, you know, the month went by really fast. And if something just happened, like let's say at the end of June, it's probably still lingering this month. But you're going to start feeling more relieved probably next week into the middle of July. All right, so we're going to get your motivational message for July. What's their motivational message, Spirit? What do they need to hear? Inspiration board. If I am ever feeling down or bored, I spend time creating a vision board to place in my home. I fill it with quotes, pictures, and desires that bring me inspiration and joy. So that's just like, if you guys are keeping to yourself right now, and you guys have certain goals and aspirations and you are trying to manifest, like keep a vision board, which I know Geminis, you guys always have some type of vision board. Keep going forward with it and keep a clear head at this time, because a lot of people around you, if they're this mess, this love crap, okay? If you have involved yourself with some mess, or people have involved you with some mess, keep to yourself so that way you can gain a clear conscience at this time, and to be able to be more level-headed. Okay, do what you gotta do and stay focused, and don't let anybody drift you off your goals. Okay, what else do they need to hear, Spirit? That's too many. Let's see what we got here. Okay, we're going to do creator of happiness. I reclaim my power to create my own joy and happiness. It is not dependent on any outside source or individual. Therefore, it cannot be taken away. It can always be found within me. You guys, listen, call your power back. You guys, some of you need to call your power back, because I feel here somebody feels extremely like tired, a little bit worn out, because there's like stuff going on in the background. It might be like a friend dynamic where this happened, or a family dynamic, and you might just feel worn out at this time due to the fact that people are trying to make you in their business, or you being in their business. So what you need to do is you need to call your power back that aligns with your current self, or maybe your higher self, and just like, you know, get back to your own energy. You are around too many energies at this time where you probably feel really exhausted mentally and physically, okay? So just make sure that, like, do things that you love, go for some walks, clear your head, and don't share your business with everyone at this time, because I feel like a lot of people just want to see you down right now. But you're going to start feeling more lighter in July, okay? If you are moving the right way, you're going to start, like, if you have certain gifts, you're going to be able to see that your gifts have enhanced. But you have to back away from the conflict and this nightmare, okay? And Like, if people are siphoning your energy, you may not be able to know who exactly it is or who's manipulating what if you do not stay away from some people and stop involving yourself in certain drama. Because I feel like a lot of people are just around you right now because they feel depleted. Okay, can we get a clear finance message for the Gemini spirit? What do they have to look forward for this month for finance and career? Okay, what do they need to look forward to for this month? For the month of, okay, hold on. This deck. Let me get one more. Okay. Give me 1 second so I can look at the cards. Okay, so it says here, okay, so we have the Three of Wands. I don't think this is you. I think this might be somebody else. Okay? It could possibly be you that is, you're trying to, make progress, right? And you have goals set for yourself, but right now, it's not coming in fruition because there's lack of planning and there's lack of foresight with your vision. Okay? So it's not going the way that you want due to the fact that the organization with the strategies that you have is not has a lack. Hold on, I gotta pause this firework. I see here that somebody might be like a boss or of some sort. Okay, it might be yeah. I'm getting here that you might own your own business or you own a restaurant. I see somebody here that's that works that, or if you used to work at a restaurant. But orange hair. I don't. Where is orange hair coming from? You might have the orange hair trait, the red hair trait, possibly. I don't know where that came from. Dimples could be significant as well. I don't know. You might be on the born on the 3rd, okay, or you might be born in yeah, I think the 3rd, or I don't know where this is coming from. Okay, anyways, so you're trying to plan, and I feel like you really have it's either somebody is in your way of that with the lack of because they have lack of foresight, or it's you. But I'm getting that it's you. There's a lot of your goals and is not happening. Like stuff that you want done is not happening due to you not. There's a lot of unexpected delays. Okay, and that could go entwine. Like if you're around people that is obviously not getting along with their love life and they're dragging you into it and you're around this energy, even if you're at work and you're far away from the energy, from the people, the energy could still linger. So this could also be why you're experiencing unexpected delays because of what's going on outside of work. Okay, so just be careful with that. You're trying to expand at this time, but it's just nothing is expanding the way that how it should be or growing because there's lack of planning. Okay, there's somebody here. It's an Aquarius that's in your energy that holds some type of resentment. That we have the Five of Swords in the reverse. I don't know if this is somebody you work with or make money with, or just lingering around. Okay, but I don't know. They do have a desire to come in to reconcile, but they hold resentment. So just be careful. Because if this person is feeling feeling resentment, right? You don't know what they're capable of. So just be careful with having somebody that has resentment around you. This is somebody that actually holds a lot of resentment towards not even just, it seems, you, but towards the whole entire world. And they act like a victim. I see here somebody does act like the victim every time they. This might be somebody you work with. Every time they're working on the job, this might be like, I feel like I'm talking to people that work at like a restaurant possibly or something. I see some type of environment with food. This person, or like, I swear they can drop a fork on the ground and then they'll blame it on like it's never it's they act like it's big shit show of a charade. Okay, so they're very dramatic and they act like a victim. We got the King of Swords in the upright. This is you, okay? This is you. By at least the middle of July, with your finances and your clear vision, and like this is gonna be you, okay? You're gonna be more disciplined after like somebody cut, because you're gonna have an air sign that wants to come in, okay? And it may not be conflict. It may be somebody that wants to actually like reunite and make amends with you. But just be careful because they have some type of resentment. I feel like after all of this, like when you talk things out with whatever, it's somebody that you make money with, that you're you know, you're going to be back to yourself where you have a lot of mental clarity to be able to have a clear vision, to, you know, have, you're going to be able to plan stuff more accordingly after like all of this, whatever, this energy. So you're going to be able to be more disciplined. You're going to be able to have more clarity within the decisions with making money. Because right now, you don't, I feel like somebody is really here doing something. I got to take a look at this. Hold on. Let me get two more cards, Spirit, on the finances for Gemini. You're gonna start seeing more clarity, and your money's gonna start looking a little bit better by like the second week of July, which is next week, going into the middle of July, I believe. That's how I feel. I could be wrong though. Don't hold me against that, but I feel like somebody here is playing in your energy or was playing in your energy, and things are gonna start lifting up for you soon. Can I get one more, Spirit, on that? You guys have a high priestess in your energy. Okay? It could be any sign. It's in the reverse though. This is somebody that's like, I don't know what the hell is going on here, but there's secrets here. Who is this person, Spirit, in Gemini's energy? Who is this high priestess? And why are they in their finance and career? You got the Lovers in the reverse. Okay. There was a lot of conflict with love surrounding the work environment, I'm assuming. Okay. And right now, like, all right, so I had this whole video and then it like deleted the last part. So I don't have the cards anymore. What I can tell you is that somebody with blocked intuition and a lack of foresight, that you was spilling your dirty laundry to this person. Maybe did it, you guys did it together, y'all. Like, they had secrets. Okay, they was holding secrets. Somebody that's around you all the time, that you probably vent to or they vent to you, was holding secrets and doing weird things behind the scene. Maybe got you caught up in a lot of stuff that maybe wasn't you. But however, I see a lot of things could be in the reverse, okay? You could have been the one that was spilling somebody's secrets, okay? Now I don't know why this is showing up in the finances, but this could be because of the energy lingering. Or these people are siphoning your energy during work, or maybe it's interfering with the way that you doing work, or like the way that you're making money is being an interference. Okay? You're choosing to separate yourself from the toxicity. Why? Because you realize that, like, you're not getting your ish done, Gemini. Okay? You realize that. And you had to pull back because there was a lot of interference that was going on. You may have noticed many things was indifferent around the time that people are going. This could also still be going on. Okay? This could have happened like last month and the energy is still lingering. Okay? So your motivational messages is that, and then I also want to let you know you'll start seeing like after July, you guys should feel like a whole relief in regards to all of this nonsense that was going on in your energy. You might hear some fireworks. I don't know. The better it gets is your first motivational message. When things happen that cause me to feel good, I know there are much more good feeling things coming my way. The better it gets, I keep rising up. That is true. Okay? So just feel, you guys are going to start feeling better after all of this gets situated, or if like you detach yourself from many people. So you're going to start seeing, like, feeling better within your own energy. You guys have to start getting back into your own energy, because I feel like a lot of people attach themselves to your energy and it was not good. I see here somebody really needs to go ground themselves, go walk in some grass, maybe hug a tree or something. And I know it sounds idiotic, but you may have to go hug a tree to get some of this negativity off of you. And I'm telling you, it does work. Recharge is your next one. I invite magic into my life always. Every day I grow my connection to this earth. If I'm ever feeling low, I simply step outside and appreciate the natural miracles in this life. Being in nature lifts my spirits and recharges my energy. Make sure you going outside for your walks, even if it's to take out the pets, even if it's to take out the trash. While you're doing that, make sure you, like, it's nice right now, so just make sure you're not hermiting, okay? You can distance yourself from people, but you can still live your life, okay? Go for your walks. Make sure you're going for your walks. Make sure you're drinking your water. Make sure you have a time to yourself. And if you're able to journal some things out, make sure you journal some things out for yourself, because I feel like it could really help for the month of July and for the month of August, especially your goals. If you choose to start journaling, like, out, like, your goals or stuff, that projects that you want done, you can be able to plan and manage it better by writing it down, like writing everything down. Okay. So yeah, that's it for your motivational message. That's it. Apollo, what's wrong with you? He, like, looks into the microwave. It's so funny, like it's a mirror. All right, you guys have a nice July 4th and stay safe. Peace out.